This is episode 1 of my podcast, and it's SimicChameleon Podcast. So, this is a podcast about the conventions. Where it all began. So, back in 2013 and 19, if I trace my passion for conventions back to the literal roots, it all started when I was a teenager back in 2013. My very first convention ever was Anime Expo. Experiencing such a grandiose, massive event at that age was completely unique and unforgettable. Getting to meet anime voice actors in person for the first time was a true core memories. A few years later, in 2019, I decided I wanted to branch out and experience my very first Comic Con. That brought me to Comic Con Revolution. I remember that year so vividly because I wanted to dive into a new world, explore, and have a fun time. Little did I know it would become a stable event for me, expanding the horizon in 2024. By 2024, my love for the scene had fully expanded. That year, I attended WonderCon, which turned out to be a deeply meaningful experience. I got to commission an artist who worked out on X-Men Evolution, and I met that voice actress for Boo for Monster Incorporated. Boo has always been one of my absolute favorite characters. She was a huge inspiration for my lifelong love of Pixar when I was a kid, and that's the actress who got into Disney and Pixar when I was 6 years old or 5. That same year, I returned to Comic Con Revolution and met the incredible, talented voice actors beyond Adam Lyon, my gym partner on Monkey, and Olga Pataki. Hey Arnold. For me, the magic of these Comic Con lays in two things: learning the stories of the actors I encounter and hunting down vintage retro toys to add to my hobby collection. The present Comic Con Revolution 2026. Fast forward to this year, 2026, which marks my third time attending Comic Con Revolution. The excitement this time around was off the charts. The absolute highlight was meeting the voice actor for Gabumon and getting his autograph. It was fascinating to learn about the cast behind Rick and Morty, and I got to meet some of the voice actors from Sonic X. Looking back at my time in 2019, 2024, and now 2026, I feel incredibly grateful for the chance to connect with both new and legendary talents from the shows that have shaped me. So, about the convention, the other one is called the Furry Conventions. In addition to anime and Comic Con, also fully immersed myself in a furry convention over the last few years. My journey began there with Golden State FurryCon in 2024 and 2025 around that same time. I also attended Anthos SoCal twice, aka another FurryCon. As most recently, I checked Las Vegas FurryCon off my list. So I went to Anthos SoCal back in 2025 and 2024. One thing I learned about the furry convention scene is that the environment can vary widely, ranging from strict family-friendly spaces to late-night party vibes. Personally, I find myself more comfortable with SFW conventions. They offer a relaxed environment with less sensory, which lets me comfortably enjoy the community and the creativity. So what next? The ultimate goal on my California bucket list is to finally attend further confusion. In artist's perspective, the reality of vending. As I spent more time in these spaces, I start looking at them through the lens of the creator. If you are an artist wanting to become a vendor, the convention you choose matters a lot. I find it's more feasible for up-and-coming creators to get a table at Comic Con or Anime Con. Furry convention, by contrast, have an incredibly selective deal-ins or artist allies. They often favor big-name artists or creators who already have massive social media followers. Because of that, I highly recommend that smaller new artists look into Comic Cons and Anime Cons for us to build their footing. However, you have to be prepared for the financial reality. For a starter artist, renting a table can to be a major investment, often costing anywhere from $600 to $1,000 just for a single weekend. It's a steep entry fee, but finding the right convention and the right audience makes all the difference.